Hello friends, and welcome back to Fire Emblem Path of Radiance. It has been a long journey, but we have finally made it to the Daein Keep, but it seems they are without a king. Let's start the chapter. Yes, we do have a bit of a fallout from the last chapter. During the battle for Talrega, Ike and the rest of his company come to a bleak realization. Wherever the Crimean Army marches, the land becomes a battlefield. The damage is immense. Warfare and floodwaters claim homes, crops, and hope. Villagers seeking shelter and safety stumble blindly through the snow. To them, there is no doubt that the Crimeans are an invasion force. However, the Crimeans have their own homeland to save. Focused as they are on that overriding goal, they cannot stop even to help the innocent victims of war. The only way they can help the people of Daein is to keep marching. The faster they reach Daein's capital of Nevasa and put an end to the war, the better for everyone. Alright, time to begin. Chapter 21, Without a King. Can't remember how much stuff will be before this. Ah, yes. We do start with a little scene here at the Daein Keep. What? Are you telling me that His Majesty has not yet returned? Yes, sir. We've sent many messengers, but we have not yet to receive any sort of official response. The Crimean Army is on our doorstep. What is His Highness thinking? If we want to protect the capital, we need a leader equal to one of the four riders, just in case. I'm sure the king has considered this. Lady Ina, I don't understand how you're able to remain so calm. Daein soldiers are the most elite warriors on the continent. In addition, our numbers are far superior to the Crimeans. And yet they march on Nevasa. This is the Daein capital. If there's any danger of it falling into enemy hands, we can let nothing stop us from protecting it. No offense, Lady Ina, but as a general, I do not feel you're ready for such a vital command. I think you are exactly right. Then, when this command was given to you, why did you not firmly refuse? Do you really think that wise, General? Would you refuse a direct order from the king? Got your tongue on that one. Let me tell you something that I've discovered. If we are unable to hold the capital, I do not believe the king will be all that upset. Ashnard does not hold a strong attachment to the country of Daein. What are you talking about? Do you understand exactly what it is you are saying? Yes. Ridiculous. There isn't a monarch in the world who would not be moved by the loss of his own country. Such a preposterous notion is beyond comprehension. General Kassetai, do not avert your eyes from reality. Reality? Ha! What reality is that? All I see is your guesswork. Then tell me, why did the king suddenly order the invasion of Crimea? As sanctions for that nation choosing to ally itself with those evil and treacherous subhumans. On the surface, that would seem to be so. But doesn't that action strike you as odd? To apply sanctions properly, it would be necessary to speak with Benyon first. Benyon is the suzerain state, and Crimea answers to her. We needed Benyon's leave to make a formal declaration of war. Daein's disregard for that process made us a pariah in the eyes of our neighbors, and opened us to attack from all sides. And yet, not only did the king not do this, but he chose to invade without warning. It was the worst possible strategy. Furthermore, once the king conquered Crimea through strength of arms, he seized the castle and set up residence. And now he uses it as a stepping stone for an invasion of Gallia. Which means the king's goal was never to apply sanctions, or even to defeat Crimea. If Ashnard moves against Gallia, it's easy to envision Phoenicis, Kilvis, and Goldoa joining the conflict. And if that happens, Benyon would be forced to ally itself with Daein rather than side with the subhumans. Look where that leads us. A continent embroiled in war. Is that not the true desire of the king? If you consider it in that way, your words do begin to make sense. Yet, to accomplish that, the citizens of Crimea would have to be sacrificed. That would be an act of madness. Let's return to the topic at hand. The king has gained himself a new castle, and I believe he considers whatever land he occupies to be his kingdom. Daein and its people are already behind him. He need not look back. If the king wished to rule the world, he would want as much military strength as possible. To forsake even a portion of that strength he currently possesses willingly, why, it would be sheer folly. That doesn't matter. What's important is that we recognize the chance which Daein has been given. We must stop the Crimeans here. If we do not show the king our value, we are doomed. Make no mistake about it. This is complete lunacy. We will receive no reinforcements. I'm gonna hold you to that on the map, Ina. We must hold nothing back. It is our only chance of survival. This... I cannot... Why is this? Be strong. The king has provided us, and the capital, with one final measure. We will use it to weather this storm. However, to use it, I need you, General Kassetai. Your cooperation is imperative. If you want to win, you must trust me. Understood. And this time, let us cling to any hope we can find. Lady... No. General Ina. I place my trust in you. So this is the Daein capital, huh? If we can just defeat King Ashnard, this war will be over. Ike, here you are. What is it, Nasir? Are you sure that you have enough soldiers to lay siege to the capital? Your opponent is called Mad King Ashnard, after all. Who knows what sort of traps he has in store for you? He may indeed have something planned. Surely they've received reports of our advancement. Yet it's so quiet. And it looks like every able-bodied man has been conscripted into the army, while women and children have evacuated the area. We're not invaders. We wouldn't lay a hand on the citizenry. There's no way for them to know that. They do know what their army did to the people of Crimea, however. If they fear they will be punished for that, I'm sure they decided to err on the side of caution. What? What happened to the Crimean people? Surely only the soldiers were imprisoned or killed. You truly have no idea how to rule a nation. Do you know what happens to a country that loses a war? Everything is destroyed. Homes, land, crops, everything. And the citizens? They're not even treated as human. Crimeans, especially those near the capital where Daein's presence is strongest, are treated worse than Laguz. That's... Why would they? That's horrible. The people understand this, which is why they pay for protection in the form of taxes. For the royals and nobles who are charged with protecting the people, there is no greater sin than to be defeated in war. It is the ultimate betrayal of the people's trust. Oh, by the goddess, I am a fool. Soren, enough. I'm merely just stating facts, Ike. Princess, be that as it may, the majority of people want to see the royal family restored to power. They believe that you will help them reclaim their old lives and restore peace. Now it's time for us to throw down Ashnard and drive his army from Crimean soil. You're the only one who can do that. Do you understand? Yes. Yes, I do. I will save the people of Crimea. This I swear. As I've said before, I won't be turned away. If there are traps, we just fight our way through. This war ends here. Yes, I'm with you all the way. I hope it all goes as planned. I will do my best to make it so. Oh, Nasir. If only we, the player, didn't already know what it is you had already done. Alright, so last battle, yeah, we just got Khalil. And we did pretty well last chapter. I'm actually surprised it went as well as it did. Alright, now, anything of note? I do have a few here. I might do a few. I'm actually going to do the Shinon Gatri one here. Let's do this one quick. Maybe I should... Oh, then again, I could... No, that I won't do that. Hey. Hey, Shinon. What in the heck are you doing? It's really annoying. Shh, it's a secret. Whatever. See you around. Wait, I'm just joking. Stop being so mean and listen for a second. Gatri, you do know that's my personality, right? I will if you buy dinner tonight. Oh, alright. But you better give me good advice. Of course, of course. So, what's on your mind? I'm thinking about the reward that we're going to get. I'm not sure what to do with it. Up to you. Spend it however you please. But every time I spend money, you give me a hard time. I do? How? What about the other day, when I bought the ultimate shield? Gatri, that was a castle gate. Hey, did you even give that back? That guard thought you were a thief. And remember the Speed Brain 4000? That secret elixir that boosts speed just by sprinkling it all over your body? You mean that putrid snake oil? You dumped the whole bottle on your head without smelling it first. But that wonderful little potion worked. I did move faster. You moved faster because 30 stray dogs were chasing you. Like, seriously, just keep the Night Ward equipped. It'll boost your speed enough. Hasn't it already? See, you're giving me a hard time again. Oh, did I hurt your feelings? Wow, it sure is fun to tell you the truth and have you grumble at me in return. No, I didn't mean to... Sorry. You're too honest sometimes. You're embarrassing me. Alright, let's go eat. Now that's spending wisely. Yeah, let's... No, wait a minute, Shinon, you didn't help me at all. This isn't part of the deal. Shinon doesn't care. Alright, anything of note? Do I do the Marcia Gatry one? Maybe I'll save that just in case. Just in case. Alright. Well, we do have some conversations here, and I know that they're gonna play off of the heaviness of last chapter. Because, we do have one Jill here that, we don't know if she wants revenge against us for taking her father's life or not. But we'll find out. General? Thank you. Oh? The people of Talrega were the enemy, yet you treated them with kindness. I don't know how to thank you. Oh, the provisions? It wasn't enough, but I wanted to do whatever I could. It's nothing for you to worry about, though. General Ike. My lady! Is that you, Lady Fizzard? Oh? Oh, it is you! Lord Shiharam's lovely daughter. Oh, thank heavens you're still alive. You're from Talrega. That's right. I'm Sophie, from the village of Luma. I can't live there anymore, so I brought my two sisters here to the capital. After that battle, I was sure that you'd been claimed by the Dark Angel, just like Lord Shiharam, but here you are. Yeah, about that. Is this your bodyguard? Ooh, so strong. You watch out for Milady, you hear? She's Lord Shiharam's precious little girl. You keep an eye on her, and don't let those nasty Crimeans get near her. Actually, we're... Oh, please listen to me, Milady. We understand all about those floodgates. Lord Shiharam would have never done such a thing if he had any other choice. We know it was those Crimeans that did it. Why, when he wasn't on duty, Lord Shiharam and his men used to help us with the plowing and the planting. And once, when my sister got sick, he loaded her up on his wyvern and brought her to the capital to see a doctor. He's the only one who ever cared about his countryfolk. He opened his heart to each and every one of us. He was a good man. Those dirty Crimeans are to blame. If they'd never come to Daein, that battle wouldn't have happened, and Lord Shiharam would still be with us. Sister, I'm hungry. You're gonna be all right. I'll find you something to eat in a little while. Just be patient. That soldier over there gave me this. Can I eat it? Don't be stupid. Throw that away right now. We'll starve to death before we take charity from Crimean killers. Oh. Milady, the Crimean Army is nearby. Run. You must escape and survive. We're gonna live. Even if we have to eat mud and weeds, we'll do it. And one day, we'll have our revenge on those bloodthirsty Crimeans. If I can't do it, my children will. If they can't, then my grandchildren will. We'll get them someday, I swear it. I have to go. Promise me, milady. You must go on for Lord Shiharam's sake. You mustn't get yourself killed. Oh boy. The repercussions of war are heavy. Don't be. Alright, now, Mist. We haven't chatted in a while ever since last chapter. Ike? Are you alright? We've come a long way, haven't we? Do you think we can beat King Ashnard? Of course we can. We have to. If we lose, Crimea may never be rebuilt. What are you gonna do, brother? I'm frightened. The medallion was my protection. Now that it's gone, my confidence has vanished. Mist? For as long as I can remember, I would talk to the medallion, like I was talking to Mother. After Father died, I felt like I was talking to them both. Where could it have gone? We'll find it. And even though it's gone, Father and Mother are looking down on us and protecting us. You're right. I'm sorry. Father and Mother are in my heart, and I've got you and everyone else at my side. So even without the medallion, I'm alright. Everything's gonna turn out fine. I know it. That's the spirit. Ike, Mist, if you're going to chat, why not go inside? Even if the snows are beginning to melt, it's still cold out here. Oh, hi, Nasir. You're right. I do feel a bit cold. Shall we go back to the tent? Uh-huh. Let's go, Ike. You too, Nasir. Forgive me. Nasir? What's wrong? Hurry up. Oh, of course. I mean, if we, the player, didn't know what he had just done, I would actually say that's like, ooh, foreshadowing. But we kind of already know. It's just when will the player see this? Okay. So with that, let's just go ahead and get the battle started here. I want to see how many units I will be able to field, because I do want to try something with this chapter. General Ike, sir, the castle gates are open. That's not good. What are they planning? It must be a trap. This is unexpected. Making us lay siege would have been far and away to their advantage. I have no idea what they're playing at. Even so, we will not back down. Right, Ike? Right. If we can't tell what they're planning, it matters not how we proceed. Let's just fight as we go. Move out. Keep your guard up, everyone. And here we are inside the keep. Plenty of soldiers about. Enemy troops have entered the castle. They're moving already? Such recklessness. Don't they suspect a trap? I can't believe they've fallen for it. Crimea follows a general named Ike. Perhaps he follows no procedure. Perhaps he relies solely on instinct. I don't know if he's brave or merely reckless. It's unbelievable. Regardless, we continue as planned. Close the gate and seal off their escape route. This contest will be decided here. Now then, it's time for the final measure you spoke of earlier. Will you show us what His Majesty left for us? What could possibly allow us to destroy an army in one fell swoop, provided we can herd them here? General Kassatai, no matter what I show you, do not be shocked. You must continue to trust me without question. I swear it. On my name as a Royal Knight of Daein, I will not betray you, General Ina. Thank you. Dragon. General Ina? You're... General Kassatai, have you forgotten your vow? No matter what happens, we will protect this capital. Yes? Oh, yes, of course. I understand. This is His Majesty's. Why he left you here. Yes. We will win this battle. A legendary dragon of Goldoa is on our side. It is a powerful omen. Daein cannot lose. The Daein army is indestructible. We will crush the dogs of Crimea and use their skulls as goblets. Oh my goodness. We'll see how that goes. But yes, as is now revealed, Ina is a Laguz and is a dragon. So we have to take down a dragon. Sir, the gates have just closed behind us. Look out. We're trapped in this castle. Run! Where to? We can't. Stop, all of you. Get a hold of yourselves. You must not panic. No one has attacked. Ike. Titania, where's Princess Alencia? She's fine. She's with the supply convoy. They're all under very close guard. Soren, is this the enemy trap? It could be. If so, to what end? Well, the goal obviously isn't to divide our troops and reduce our fighting strength. We're all packed in here together. Whatever they are planning, it appears they all want us to experience it at the same time. Daein must have something with which they believe gives them an insurmountable advantage. Some kind of ultimate weapon. So they're absolutely sure they'll win, is that it? King Ashnard of Daein, you'll regret underestimating us. No matter what, we must be cautious. We can spare no efforts to protect the princess. We should put together an elite team and head for the throne room. Choose the members of the team with care. Everything will rest on their shoulders. Understood. Just tell me how many I can field and we'll figure it out from that. Which looks to be a decent number. Alright, so what I want to try to accomplish with this chapter is an attempt to train a few units up. Which units those are, I'm gonna kind of figure out as I go. But I do want to get at least a few bodies a little bit more experienced, as it were. So I might let these three do it. Yeah, Stefan's already good for a backup unit. I mean, he's got the Valkati, so... like, he's already good enough as it is. But we do need to still have a few bodies. Racing and Volk for sure. Got a bunch of things to steal. Mist for healing. It's always good to have flyers. Who would be better off? I can select 3 more. It's actually convenient that I'm almost able to bring my entire usual entourage. Let's see here. Soren's got pretty good stats. Ileana could use a few level ups, so yeah, that's what we're gonna do. Actually, hold on. I am still trying to get my Ike support with Soren built up. I actually did a little research, and it apparently it does take a lot of chapters to build up successfully. So do I want? You know what? Zahark and Shinon are fine. I'm going to bring along my usual group. All right. So we're just going to conveniently go back to the base. Don't mind me. I always did find this part a little funny. Just like, oh, we're trapped in this castle. We can't escape. Oh, hang on. We just need to go back to the base for a second. Don't mind us. Actually, what can I buy? Ooh, looks like I can buy a fair number of things. And I do have money. So just in case... Oh yeah, I should have gone... do that. But I am going to buy just a few fresh versions of weapons. Just to have them ready, because the fact that I can see iron and steel here for most things, this to me is very good. I mean, I did get javelins, but I'm fairly certain I've still got a few hiding left in my convoy. Buy this and a few daggers, since I seem to be consistently using Volk. I don't really buy the blades because of their weight requirements. I find it a little tricky to use the blade variant of weapons. All right, we did get a provoke skill. That's pretty good. All right, now I do have some skills I can potentially work with now. Okay, I do have a shade skill. That might be a good idea, actually. I'm gonna have shade to mist to make it just a little bit easier to work with. I could give, since I am consistently using Gatry, I could give Gatry the Luna skill and a provoke skill. I mean, I gave you Ether. Yeah, I'm gonna actually do that. I'm gonna give Gatry the provoke skill, and I'm going to use the occult scroll on Gatry. So what this Luna skill does is cuts the enemy defense right in half, which is pretty good. And because of the provoke skill, they're going to want to attack Gatry over other units most of the time. Now, especially in Shinon's case, that provoke skill could, you know, really make that a duo that will get attacked quite often. Now, what would be good? Who would be good for Wrath? Someone who does get hurt a lot. Yeah, you've already got Vantage Adept, so you're fine as you are. I likely won't be giving you an occult scroll, so you know what? I'm gonna let Jill here have Wrath. And I am going to give... do I want to give you Guard? Do I want to give one of these two Guard? If I get another occult scroll, I might give that to Kieran for access to Saul, so I don't think I'm going to do that. I might even give another one to Oscar just in case. You know what? I'm going to give Guard to Marcia. And just for the fun of it, I am going to give Gamble to Shinon, because I think that fits his character. Now, as we did have there is someone with, there is the potential to teach the smite skill, but I don't think I've got anyone who can innately learn it and make use of it. So we'll work with that. Your hand axe is just about gone, so fresh hand axe, here we go. I'll give you a fresh iron sword. I really should do some refreshing of my convoy here just to get some old things sold. Your sword rank is still E, yep. Okay, that spear did be good. Basically just refreshing your entire convoy here. Yep, still have a few javelins left. Fresh sword, there we go, can work on her sword rank. Yeah, this one's going to be a bit of a slower chapter, I think. I'm going to be turtling a little bit more to train up Shinon and Zahark. So we're gonna see how this plays out. Your killer lance is just about gone. Is there anything that would be worth it? I mean, you've already got javelin, you've already got that. I might just refresh your steel lance. There we go. Your weapons are fine as they are. You basically got 2 Thunders, so that's fine by me. Now, Shinon, you get a fresh setup of things. We'll do the killer bow because that's funny. Steel bow for basic damage, and longbow for longer range attacks. Do I still have any bands in the convoy? I do not. I just have that Laguz guard, which would not do any good. Now, like I've said before, Shinon is a growth unit, so his growths are slightly higher than an average unit at this point to make up for the lower starting stats. So, even still, I'm going to see if there's a band I can work with. Maybe the Fighter Band or the Wyvern Band actually might be a good one for him. Let's do that. You can have the Wyvern Band. Now you had the Knight Band. Yeah, that was to potentially help your defense, which is kind of low. We'll see how that gets. With this. No, I didn't get it. Did I get a Killing Edge last chapter? I'm trying to remember. That's a killer bow. Killer axe was up there. Did anyone have a killer sword? Well, you have one with 3, which does me no good. Okay. Alright, so just the basics of swords. Yep, that'll do. If I have another Vulnerary, I might, there we go, that works. And I've still got all those gems that I could use too, so it's like, I've still got space. Alright, I think everything is good. Now, I could give Zahark bonus experience just to get him up to level 1 promoted. But just for now, I'm going to keep my stock of bonus experience as it is, which has been building up. That's a good thing. Okay, actually, I'll save on the field once I figure things out. So, basic castle chapter. We got a bunch of rooms, bunch of treasure chests. So we do have to deal with the Red Dragon Ina here, who is once again equipped with a Demi Band, so she is permanently transformed, albeit with reduced bonuses. So the white numbers there are her actual stats, and the red beside it just says there is a penalty applied, but it doesn't show in the numbers, which does confuse me quite often. She is incredibly tanky, though. She does have the Renewal skill, a Miracle skill, and I think it's a Class Mastery skill, which just heals status conditions, so it doesn't really do much. Now, anything of note? Anyone with, like, multiple weapons? Ooh, if I could get in your range for a Sleep Staff or a Physics Staff, that'd be great. Where are you? You're on that range. Okay. Okay, yes, and this is a mini boss of the chapter, Kassatai here, who does have the Brave Lance, but statistically speaking, he is very average, so other than a Wrath skill, we don't have much to worry about. Killer Lance. Ooh, another Sleep Staff user, my goodness. I should make sure I have a Restore Staff. Ah, there's a Killing Edge. fresh for the taking. I have to be careful. And then we have Taronio over here, a potentially recruitable character. We will get to Taronio in a bit. And by a bit, I mean a long ways away. Oops, wrong one. Okay. So I need... once I'm training to be relatively close by. Seems to be pretty good for me. Now, I am going to be tanking things a little bit here, but I did just give Gatry the Luna skill, so potentially I could be taking out a few more units than I want to, but we'll just see what happens. Oh, that is the best iron sword I currently have. I could sell a bunch, but I suppose this is fine. Well, we've got a long chapter ahead of us. Let's just hope this works first try. Are we ready? Let's begin. Alright, so like I said, this is going to be a bit more of a training chapter, just to try and give some units a attempt at getting some practice. But of course, if things have to happen, then I will gladly try to speed my way along. Can I rescue someone? I could. Let's just do this. Of course, if this works, maybe there'll be like the foot-locked units going one way, and then the mounted units going another. Actually, I just realized I did carry a restore staff, thank goodness. Just drop down here. Now, I think every room here has a chest, and definitely has enemies, except for this one. We'll just keep moving along here. This is going to be a long chapter, so we'll see how this goes. Alright, a few movers right off the bat. Soldiers and halberdiers. Alright, anything of note? Just one with a short spear. Okay. Well, we'll see what I can do. Okay, decent damage. Is there anyone... I guess Ileana could do... Oh, potentially. We'll see what happens. Alright, nice. That is what we call an easy Sahark knockout. Not bad. Now, Shinon should be fine. But we do have a few things that I need to take care of. Oh, there's the Luna hit! I mean, at the end of the day, I suppose it's fine. Like, he still got some decent experience out of that in general. Ah! In general. Well, it seems my main force really likes combat. Alright. Well, if I can get this halberdier here to a lower state of health, I suppose I should be fine. Okay, not bad. I can canto away. Alright, maybe... Oh, hang on. What would Gamble be like? A near guaranteed... basically guaranteed crit if I win a coin flip, which... Oh, could I... I could shove Racing around a few spots. Where can I get you to? Right here would be best. this up as best as I can, anyways. Alright. Maybe Kieran can do a... Yeah, chances are you're fast. That's right. Jill didn't have enough speed. But you also have enough power. Okay. Good. I don't have to rely on a guaranteed... well, it's a guaranteed crit under a not guaranteed hit. I can just attempt to hit you, and I'm fine. Alright. Alright, let's see those growths work. Not bad. Strength, speed. That's what I want. Yeah, he does have that Wyvern Band equipped. You have that Night Band equipped. Alright. Ike. Let's see what you can do. We'll play protection for Shinon. Not like it's really needed, though. Alright, well that worked. Mist, you can come over here and actually give Ike some healing. Alright, anyone moving next? Alright, we got some Myrmidons up at the top. And that's it. Okay, so you have... Oh, Lagoose Slayer and Longsword. Okay. Well, here's what we're gonna do. I'm gonna park Gatry right there to be a tank, so to speak. Then we are going to have Marcia attempt to break down this really, really sturdy door. I mean, I could get Volk up here to open it, but it'll still take a moment. Plus, I am more so doing this as a means to open it and then get some units to move away. And it is a warrior with a steel axe and stats that I kind of laugh at. Okay, no way you would kill me. Armor Slayer heavier? No. Let's just see what happens. Yeah, we'll let this one go to Sahark. Alright, now we'll do that. Chant along. I'll be honest, it kind of bothers me whenever I see a Dancer class unit in this game with a experience bar that is not ending in a 0, because that implies that the unit has seen combat, and that can be a scary thing sometimes. So to me, it's like it's so infrequent that you want to see a 0 or anything but a 0 that when you don't see the 0, it's like, can you just attack me 9 more times to make it a 0 again? Because it's bothering. Alright, let's see what happens here. So Vantage goes in for an attack. Yep, Zahark's got good combat potential, especially with Vantage and Adept. It's just getting him to maybe be a little more tanky, but definitely more dodgy. Because there is such a thing in this game, a bit of an oxymoron called dodge tanking. Okay, well we got strength again. Definitely want speed though, maybe a speed wing. Ha 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 ha! Your longbow means nothing. Excellent. I figured if there was anyone that wouldn't get doubled, it's these Myrmidons. Excellent. Keep up the speed, Gatry. Okay. Alright. Okay, so these were just the only ones that you had. Time for the thief to get in here. Ooh, there we go. So this is the best knife in the game. I am not even joking. And its stats are comparable to that of a steel sword with crit chance. Knives really suck in this game. Alright. Shinon, go. Well, you were ready for it. Alright, Zahark. Well, that's good. He's getting the levels. That's what I want to see. Well, he's also got strength in him, too. Quite a bit, actually. I'm quite impressed. Alright, how to proceed? Because we got to get some units to go up here. Oh, you've got a hammer, but your stats are sad. Even your stats are kind of low. I can keep the... Well, hang on. I might want that to be more of Zahark's training, shall we say. Yeah, keep my flyer units kind of just in between. And, like, literally my flying unit. There we go. Alright, down here. This will be Ileana's job to at least take this knight down a few pegs. Jill? Do I want you to have this one? That's an 18 to a 20. Yeah, we'll let Jill get some practice here. Definitely axe practice. We want to build that axe rank. Okay, Ike, you can take care of this. Very easily. And then Nightring can back you away. Alright. Ooh, you got one of the sleep staffs. What's your range? Range of 7. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Base of there. Okay. Because if I wanted to, I could try stealing these sleep staves, because they can be very effective. Maybe I should try to do that. If I get a chance to. If I can get Volk over there, that'd be great. I'm not sure if that bishop moves. I might speed my plans along a bit if that's the case. Alright, fighters coming in. Alongside the warrior. Oh, look at that. Grayson's powered up. Okay, you're not moving, which is good for me. Alright, that 30% always scares me, but we're going to see what happens. One, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Okay. So if I let Shinon come down here and do this. Nice. There we go. Now I can do this. Because let's be honest here. This hammer is going to do a bit of a sting, but considering Gatry is like my iron wall right now, I think I can let him have, like, a hit. Okay, so we're going to do another chest. Parity. Okay. So the parity skill that I just got there, I consider it like an offshoot of the Nihil skill. So Nihil... what it will do is negate any enemy skill. Parity says we will negate every combatant's skill and terrain bonuses. And in doing so, the units will basically just be fighting on equal ground. So it can have its applications, but it is a... Oops. Oh, right, you're in the water. And I can't give you to... I can't give you to Ike. Darn it. I can give you to Kieran, who can put you 2 steps closer. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, yeah. So I hope I can try to steal that. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Good, I'm on the edge, and I can shove Volk in to get up to that sleep staff. What I will do, now that I've noticed, just in case, give you the iron sword. Anyone? Nope. Okay, let's see how this goes. Alright, you're gonna make me fight for that one. Alright, provoke didn't work, but Vantage does. Oh, went for the archer. Oh, snap. Good thing I know you're slow. Okay, I misplayed that one. I fully misplayed that one. What did you say about there not being any reinforcements, Ina? I mean, if they're hidden reinforcements in the castle, that's one thing. But you said no reinforcements, and I'm kind of sad about that. Okay, but you are axe, and I can gladly play along with that. Soren, you can do exactly what I want you to do. Excellent. Alright, now Volk is definitely faster than this bishop. I would like 1 sleep staff, please. Thank you. And now, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. I'll just take you right there. There we go. That is a sleep staff completely out of the enemy's hands. Meanwhile, we'll do this. A bit of practice. Take you out. Why not? Nicely done. Okay, Zahark. Actually, we're going to leave that one for Shinon. Because what we're going to do, we're going to bring Shinon... we're going to get Zahark down here. Chant for this group. And we will have Zahark ready. What's the end range? There we go. Actually, hold on. Put Shinon there, because that can be healing. Alright. As far as I'm aware, I didn't see anyone with a bolting or meteor or blizzard or anything, so I think long range wise I'm fine for the moment. This will be a range, right? Yes. Okay. And you're not moving, so I think I'm going to eventually go around this way, which will put me in the way of Kassetai, but I want to get all these treasures. Maybe what I'm going to do now, actually, I'm going to double back this group. Yeah, as reinforcements come, I can just position myself and take care of them. So that's what I'm hoping for. There we go, Vantage Adept. Now stick a killing edge on you and that'll be amazing. Or even the Volcati, that would be great. Alright, you have the short axe. That was expected. Alright. There we go. Free healing, courtesy of magic boosted Raisin. That is so good. Alright. Let's see what will happen. Either I get an adept trigger once, or Shinon comes in and finishes the job. Ooh, you hit! That's what you get for hitting. So close. So why don't we do this? Ike, do some work. There we go. Alright, Night Ring up. And then Raisin. Alright, Ike. Already doing good. Get yourself moved up there. Do that. Shinon, you join the crowd. Okay, we'll just get everyone moving. Why not, right? Everything's working out pretty good so far. I should try to... okay, maybe someone who has... Yeah, before I do any more stealing, I should try to figure out someone I can just put that staff on, just to free up the inventory. Alright, Ileana, you follow along. And then what we can do here, rescue Raisin. And bring you along. Anyone following along? No! Okay, that's good. Alright, so we are going to have someone have to try to lure Kassetai in here. Might as well just be the giant tank that is Gatry. Like, I don't even need to give him the heavy spear. I just need to, like, have someone ready to go. What's your range? Just so I'm careful. Actually, why don't we just put Iron Axe down here? That'll be fine. Everyone moved up here. Alright, it's a Hark. Follow along. Movement is so good. It's hard to believe, and this is just me... Oh, I'm in range of the sleep staff. I got hit by the sleep staff. This is interesting. Good thing I've got restore staffs on standby. It's hard to believe there was a point when playing Fire Emblem where I thought paladins and other, like, horseback units were... not really as good as, say, like, foot-mounted units. Oh boy, how much I have grown since then. For us, there is no tomorrow. We cannot be beaten, nor can we withdraw. We must defeat the Crimean Army and bring His Majesty back to us. Chink. Now, here's the fun question. Can I still get the remnants of that sleep staff? I'm fairly certain I can, if I just play this right. Gatry did exactly what I needed him to do and tank something. Alright, well, you're going to pack a little bit of dodginess, I guess. Let's see what happens. Level up, there we go. Okay, you are doing very good. Okay, I didn't give you the... Okay, that would put you at a respectably good amount of HP. I just have to be wary of the 2 hits that will be in Wrath range. I hope I didn't just make a mistake now that I think about it. Dodge 1, and just a regular hit. Okay. I realized my folly a little bit too late, which is a constant thing I do. Oh boy. Alright. Good enough? That would be good enough. Let's try it. There we go. Cassatai down. I cannot stop your march, but we are not defeated yet. General Ina, protect the capital. Excellent. Level 3 gets you. Exactly what I wanted to see. Nice. This growth's doing a decent job kicking in. Alright, now for the fun part. If I put Volk there... Ooh, that's another thing I could potentially steal. I'm gonna take that. Okay, speed stat good. Now, you have only 3 things, right? We are going to... I'm gonna try this. Go for an Armor Slayer strike here, which is going to take you out. Excellent. Alright, now I can move out of the way. Excellent. Now, I'm gonna try... Actually, I should do it like this. Take this Steel Lance off, put you right there, which is perfect. And look at that. 3 fresh units. Nicely done. Now, Volk, get in there. I want more things stolen. Like that sleep staff. And then, we'll just get you out of the way. Now, Kieran. Hold on. You have Steel Lance Javelin. You are Shine Staff. Oscar, I'm going to have you take and retreat. Up there. Kieran, I'm going to have you barricade. There. That puts out of harm's way there. And Zahar cannot take you. I could get that heal staff used in. What would be more productive? I think it'd be more productive if I got that restore staff on. So I'm going to have you come down here and then heal Jill. That's a better use of heal staff for the moment. The Mist, come on up. And going to restore Gatry. There we go. Alright. I've only hit you once, so this will be the next hit. I just realized if I really wanted to get some sword practice for Mist, I should be having Mist attack the doors. It would take forever, but I'm okay with how I'm turtling. Alright. I did not give you an armor... Oh, I do have the Armor Slayer on you. But you are also, like, really low on health. Soren? Go again. Alright, let's see how this works. If I get an Adept, that would put this knight really low on health, and I'm okay with this. Alright, we dodge. That's good. Hey, we got an Adept! And a level up. Look at that. Well, Zahark has a lot of muscle on him this time. Alright, not enough. Alright. Well then, guess what? This one is going to Zahark. There we go. All right. Yeah, let's get some bodies finally out of rescue. There we go. Okay, so you're not moving. I mean, that would be another attempt at getting a, another staff. That would be kind of fun. Because this bishop clearly has not been moving. Especially after I've, like, aggroed the bishop, so I should be fine. Just in case. Bishop is not moving. Soldier, okay. Soldier still wouldn't even move. Let's go here. And here, just to protect. And we'll go with this. Any movement? None! Ooh. Alright, now for the fun part. Let's break down this door. What do I got? A sage with just an Hellfire. That could be Shinnon's work. Ooh, hang on. If it hits, it is a guaranteed critical. However, I'd like it to hit first and ask questions later, so let's do this. Okay, not a crit. Don't worry, we can heal that one off. Better idea. Ah! No damage whatsoever. We'll just do this. I can heal you off. Excellent. Okay. Volk, just get in here. We'll take this chest. Energy drop. That can always be a good thing. Let's get you healed up. Even funnier. We'll get these two moving back out. I could take more. Yeah, I could have Soren take something off of Volk, come down here, I could steal another men's staff. That's awesome. I'm just taking all the things. Now, I can't even damage this bishop, can I? Ooh, I can damage the bishop. More surprising, the bishop can damage me. Why don't we go for that? And I can just canter out of the way, because clearly you're not moving. Okay, Rayson, you are there. Can you... Yes, you can still make one movement, at the very least. Liliana and Oscar nearby there. Keep stealing things, that's what I want to do. And you are just Steel Lance Vuln. Okay, I think that will... do. Quite clearly, not aggro. Curious to see what will happen once I actually start crossing into the second half. I could potentially just make this an easy target for Sahark or Shinnon. We can do that. So when we do that, Oscar, you go there. Shinnon, you go there. Can Ileana do anything of note? Just to not completely waste your turn. Guess you can heal Soren that little bit. Get some experience. And a level up. There we go. Nice, got your magic up. Now I do... Yes, I did put that mage band on you. And now... Steal! Oh, yeah, right. I'm currently overloaded in things. So I'll take a sleep staff off of you. I'm going to heal Volk that 1 extra HP. Because you never know. And then yoinks! Alright, Ike. Ouch. Not bad. Level up. There we go. Good, good. Keep that strength stat going up. Need it to get as high as possible. Alright, Ike, you can come down here. We will bring Jill over to here. See if that can provoke you into an attack. And then we'll use Racin's skills of multi-refresh. Okay. Ooh, you're right there. Let's get you into promotion. And block some stat caps from you. There we go! Zahark has now reached the promoted class. And now, Soldier of the Sword becomes a Master of the Sword. There we go. Zahark the Swordmaster. And that's good. Gives you a slight bit extra bulk. Especially in the resistance category. Maybe, I'm not sure how good it would be to work on that, but maybe work on that next. Okay, now meanwhile, we still have some things to deal with over here. Why don't we let the Paladin duo do some work here? Javelin, hand axe, there we go. Marcia. I'm gonna put Kieran right there. Okay. Fly all around, Marcia. It's fine. Oh, I went for them. Okay, see how it is. Not bad. Still no further reinforcements. Okay, you are now back to regular mode. All right. We gotta get you healed up too. We'll work on that. Bad. Zahark, I also trust you. There we go. Adept. Excellent. Alright, just out of the range of the mages. Tricks for me, I can get up here. Just get you all moving now. Alright, Thunder. Yeah, we definitely got a force to worry about here. Trying to lure them, it's going to be a bit difficult. Hopefully it'll be fine. Yeah, you only took a slight bit of a hit there. Yeah, your resistance is okay. Your resistance is the one that can struggle. So, Pure Water away. Moved along here. Could I take a pot shot? I could take a pot shot. Yeah, not fast enough. Have I moved you already? Eliana could get another... Potentially. Let's try it. No chance of dying. Let's try it. Excellent! There we go. That's funny, I can use my bolting tome to get a door unlocked. Speaking of... 9 damage! A little bit of practice, never hurt anyone. Alright, we got you in heal mode, which is fine. Suppose I should have saw that coming. At least it'll only be the one mage. Ah, okay. I see more reinforcements are coming, General Ina. There will be no more reinforcements. Okay. Now that I've got Zahark up to promoted, this should be an even easier task for him to handle. I hope. And another level up for Rayson. Okay. But again, like, other than, like, luck and resistance, don't expect many stat points on Rayson. Maybe except magic as well. But it is all geared towards survival, not fighting. So there is a difference. Killer Axe. What's your hit? 94. To your avoid a 57. Okay. It'd be wiser if I let you come into me. So here's another thing you can do. You can actually zoom out the map. And even you can take away the things on screen if you want to see how things are going. Alright. Oh, you've got a chance to crit, and I don't like that. Oscar, you have a chance to survive if there's a stray crit. Like that! Oh, it's always the scariest things when I see those. Alright. Take another swing. Why not? And I guess why not do another shot of practice. He's already S rank, so he doesn't even need to fire off randomly. Okay. Actually, what I'm going to do, I'm going to let those fighters come to me, and then work from that. Once I see what their initial range is. Just in case. You never know. Alright, you do have a lot. Ike, take something from Volk. Take a sleep staff. Might protect you. You never know. Alright. I mean, you're just gonna keep doing your moving and healing setup? Okay. So it's your range I gotta be the most afraid of. A little bit of passive healing for everyone. Not bad. Alright. Attack of 29. I guess if I really wanted to be safe, Gatry can tank this. Quite literally. Okay. Let's just keep firing at the doors here. Hang on. What was your doors at 33? You have an attack of 28 with the hand axe. Or not. I thought I was fine. I guess I'm not. Alright, anything of note? Steel Sword, Lagoose Slayer. Who's my best tank? That would be the surprisingly tanky Oscar that I didn't even realize had that much bulk on him. So, Oscar. Get in here and tank. I'll even let Ike be your support. Alright, everyone seems fine for the moment. Your range is 8. 3, 4, 5, 6. Oh. Okay, so I think it's going to be a little bit harder for me to try to take this sleep staff. Yeah, it's going to be a little bit more difficult. I think I should just accept the fact that I have won 2 and be okay with that. Alright, that'll be fine. I don't want to potentially trigger any more reinforcements. I'm going to play this carefully. Aha! Even if it was a crit, that'd be nothing. Excellently done. Alright, now tank. More reinforcements, General Ina. Anything of note? Bow, spear, and lance. Okay. Alright, Shinon, I want you to potentially take this warrior down. I guess not. Ooh, but you're close. You know what? I'm gonna give this another chance for you. Either way, you're leveling up. So try this. Excellent. I'm okay with that. And the funny thing is, the more he levels up skill, the better chance of Gamble actually having a chance at being useful. Alright. Now we'll see how this goes. A crit. There we go. We might as well just let Zahark have this final shot. Adapt? Oh, there we go. Now, not sure if I've said this before, but it bears repeating. In this game, the Swordmaster and Sniper classes actually have an innate boost to critical hit. I believe it is of 15. So, if you are someone who likes to see a lot of critical hits, those classes are very fun for you to use. Okay, Oscar. Go ahead and just do some damage. That's right, keep tanking. And I can get in here and do some work too! And I need to heal you up. So I will let the... I've already moved both my mages. Men staff away. Excellent. Okay, everyone's doing good for the moment. Refresh. Okay, you are the next thing I have to worry about. Those two halberdiers. Maybe the sniper doesn't move? Level up Oscar. Here we go. He got speed. I'm okay with that. And he's doing an excellent job being a tank. Alright, and Rayson is now... Oh, not yet. Now healing, I guess. Haha. And that's good. Shinon does need a little bit. Okay, we have two halberdiers. One with a steel lance, one with a short spear, and I guess you don't move? You have to get down there eventually. You are a longbow sniper and an Elthunder mage. Okay, more of the same problems. Alright, hand axe would be 60. I'm relying on the javelin! Alright, Oscar, you are within range. Critical hit does not scare me. It should scare you. Nice! Alright, Volk. You get in there, you get some things moving. Alright, Shinon. And... Sure, Marcia. Alright, single chest. I am okay with that. Nothing to be afraid of. Alright, so... yeah, lance and spear. I think what I'm going to do, I'm going to get... Gatry down there, ready to intercept. Yes, we are now beginning the march into the lower half now. We'll see how this goes. On the javelin. There we go. Keep my party close by. You know, I'm certain I could have bought a bunch of chest keys in the shop, and to be fair, I'm just going to say I completely forgot that up to this point, so that's on me. I'll go there. Everyone seems to be doing fine. Alright, here we go. Oh, you move! Okay, so you are definitely going to not let me get your sleep staff. I'm okay with the fact that I got 2 already. Okay, look at that. Someone broke through the wall with magic. I'm going to take you out now. This is why I'm glad there isn't a bolting tome here. That provoke skill could actually be a detriment. Definitely keep some pure waters on hand for the future. Alright, nice setup. No further movements. Okay. Alright, and transform time. Perfect. Alright. Can I... yeah, let's do this. I got that mage out of the way, so this is fine. Alright, Volk. What do we got? Thoron! Ooh! Very strong thunder magic. I believe you're still... oh, you did get up to B rank. Okay, okay, I like. Alright, now we're gonna have to have Oscar tank this because high crit chance and all of that is potentially annoying. Alright, so there is that Hellfire Sage. I need to keep you nearby. Get Marcia down here. Maybe I can have her do a quick tank. What I could do, because it is only a sleep staff and not a long range tome, keep these two next to Rayson. Can Blessing... it just heals HP. Okay. As a just-in-case measure. And we'll try to get... ooh, that's not in your range, is it? That is in your range. Ooh, boy. Hold on. What are the odds of an attack here? Crit chance 23. Luck stat 14. Oh, I'm not liking what I just did there. Good thing I have backups. Yeah. You need someone to lure you in first. Okay, down here is fine. Alright, I think everything's fine for the moment. Let's just hope this works! Ah, going for Zahark, who has basically no resistance. I can understand that ploy. Alright. Got plenty of support in range. And dodge. Excellent, got you lured. That's all I wanted, was to have you lured out of position. Ooh, a thief! Okay. Well, I know where you're going to try to intercept, so I gotta get some units down there ready to go. Alright, so... bulk. Corrosion, okay. So, if you wanted to try this really weird strategy, you can use the corrosion skill to have your unit actually, like, wear away the user's or the opponent's weapon, and basically make it so that they are weaponless. It is a very, very weird strategy, and there's seldom uses for it, so it's not really used. Alright, not bad. I'm gonna try to have everyone come around this direction. You did not use all your sleep staff. And I can't shoot over walls. Good to know. Alright, but I'm gonna try to get you out of the picture. Nice. I'll accept. Alright, and now you are blocking the sage's way. Which means it's perfect for someone like Shinon to come down here and just be a few points shy of me wanting to deal with that safely. So, actually... just go for the longbow. And then we will... get some more units down here. We'll get you ready to go. My initial plan actually was to have a bunch of units be in range of Jill here to get Volk up there, but I think I'll just do rescue chain drop. Like so. Alright, Zahark is fine. Nothing can actually attack Zahark right now. So I'm going to, again, play safe with the longbow. There we go. And even Ileana can come down here and successfully go after this sage. Alright, and just because I'm that type of player, put the javelin up front, so it don't matter who you attack, Sage. I suggest you go into healing mode. Alright, get Ike moving along here, because we can. Alright, heal mode, you are in. What are you gonna try? Oh, you're gonna go Physic! Okay. Intriguing. I had a feeling the thief was going to go for the lower. Alongside sword fighters. I've got them all... I'm likely going to have them all coming down this way, so... I'll just keep this going as it is. Talisman. Okay, that works. Alright. Kieran, I need you to cart along with aid of this. And another level up. Look at that. Still no strength. But every other stat's looking very good. I am okay with that. Alright, what do you have? You have an iron blade, and an iron blade with a crit chance. Ugh. Not exactly what I want to face. Can I take you out now and alleviate the trouble? I can. There we go. So if I have you hold out there... do that... Yeah, no one's in range. It's just a thief that's going to be coming down to try to mess me up and or take all the treasure. So do that. Again, no long-range things nearby, so racing is fine. Start having some units come down here. I can even have Jill fly down on the waterways. Do that. Shinon. Okay, you'll have to hang back a moment. Alright, Sleep Staff on Zahark. Why am I not surprised? Oh, Tyronio is moving. I didn't think Tyronio moved until I was within his range. Interesting. Now we've got everyone moving here. This is quite the party. But thankfully, I do know what it is that gets Tyronio moving, and that is a talk with Ike. Yeah, take this. What is it? Why are you staring at me like that? I am Tyronio, a general of Daein. Young general of Crimea, I have but one question to ask you. Your swordsmanship is familiar. Who taught you to fight in this way? To the best of my knowledge, that style was used by only one man, an old friend of mine. My father. He taught me to use a sword. Is that so? Then you are Gawain's son. Wait, are you a friend of my father's? We were good friends, long ago. How is the old goat? My father no longer lives. He was defeated and slain by a Daein general. That can't be! For the Gawain I knew to be beaten. Who was it? Who took him down? A knight encased in black armor. The Black Knight, eh? I did not know his strength had grown so much. Interesting. Do you have any brothers or sisters? I have one sister. In that case, I will not fight you. The world must not lose Gawain's style of swordsmanship. I surrender. You may lock me away or execute me or what you will. I care not. Are you sane? Very much so. I had already decided that I would die in this place. I have served this country for many years, since the time of the previous king. But the current regent, he rules through fear and wants nothing but war. I can abide it no longer. If you plan on dying anyway, join us. We have need of strength such as yours. You would take a former Daein general? I cannot. Your fellow Crimeans would resist. They would never accept it. We happen to have a very high-ranking Daein soldier in our army who is literally 8 tiles away. Our army does not have the luxury of being so picky. Please, lend us your strength. As you will. I've already thrown my life away. If it can serve you somehow, you may use it as you see fit. And with that, we have Tyronio on our side. So as you can see, Tyronio is very much a general. Good strength, good defense, and fairly well-rounded stats for everything else. A little on the slower side, but that's natural, because Gatry is currently a speed demon. But he does come with the unique skill Resolve, which means his stats increase, and by stats I mean his 3 main stats of strength, skill, and speed, whenever he is at half health or less. So as you can tell, that is a good boost to all his stats if you're willing to play risky. Now then, I need to set up a bit of an iron wall here because I have a lot of things about to attack. And I will let Tyronio just hang in the back for now. And we are going to try to thin their numbers because I have a heavy spear. Go, Gatry! Alright, everything worked out very, very well there. We even have Shinon in support range. That is awesome. Alright, I need you to not be asleep. Move it down. Alright, that's good. Because we can do this! I'm getting so many levels on Racing. This is awesome. Okay, we'll just put you down here for the moment. Got you ready to go. All right. Everything is working out fantastic. Let's just see how well this goes. Alright, good. I am so fast, the thief dare not even try stealing anything from a general. This is amazing. Alright, just goes in there. You do have your physics staff. You can still lend support that way, I guess. I would very much like to get up there and take that, though, so I should probably try to keep you from not using it too much. Physics staves are good. Alright. Let's do this. Shannon, do some damage! Nice. Another level up. Here we go. Nicely done. Man, those numbers are starting to pick up a nice amount. I like that. Like, most of his stats were below 10 at the start of this, and now that they're actually picking up. It's awesome. Alright, I can do a hit and run here. And a real hit and run. There we go. Another night down. Excellent. Alright, so that is all the long-range options. So Ileana can come down here and lend a hand. Alright, and speaking of hit and run... Well, I could do that. Now, this affords me a little bit better room. There we go, thief down. Volk. I don't need you for any stealing, right? Blade, Lance, yep, you're fine. 50 gold. Alright. Just bring a few units down here at the very least, if I can. Give me a little wiggle room here. Get some units down here. Okay. We are going to do this. Keep building that experience as much as I can. Like, it's not uncommon for me to consider the tactic of find a chapter without a time limit and then just spend the entire chapter leveling up your dancer unit all the way to max level. Because sometimes just doing that can yield some very good results for endgame type levels. Oh my goodness, he didn't up speed, but he upped resistance. I'm okay with this. Oh, there we go. Luna activation! Speaking of skills, I didn't quite mention it right off the bat, but Tyronio actually just comes with an occult scroll, so that's another unit that can get a mastery skill soon. My most likely target for it will be either Oscar or Kieran, just depending on how it goes, because the skill that Paladin units would receive is called Soul. And for anyone who doesn't know, that skill would heal your HP when the skill activates equal to the damage you inflict. Which, as you can tell, that keeps your units alive if they're in the thick of things. It is a very good skill. It is a shame, though, for as someone who knows all of the mastery skills in the game, it is a shame that most mastery skills aren't created equal. Like, there are some that are really good, like Soul and Luna, and especially Ether. But then there are some that just don't do effective at being what I call mastery. Like there is the sniper's Deadeye, which I believe just makes the attack guaranteed to hit, which I guess that would be a good trick under Gamble if you could do it, but I don't think you can. Then there's the flyer unit's stun skill, which just paralyzes the unit, which can have some niche applications, but you'd much rather take out the unit, and by that point, your plan is to take out the unit. Why bother stunning them? So, like, Fire Emblem Radiant Dawn, I feel fixed that a little bit by making the mastery skills deal a lot of increased damage, as well as applying any stat debuff or just taking into consideration an ability to make increased damage. Alright. Now, here comes the fun part. I have to be careful of ranges. You don't have a pure water. That can be for Marcia. So pure water on you. Yeah, we'll just keep you here. So javelin and use the pure water. There we go. And your health is basically fine. Actually, hold on. Good thing I checked. Keep everyone nearby enough, ready to go. Not gonna move them, but it'll be good all the same. Reason's almost gotten another level. That should work. And we'll make sure we keep Tyronio nearby enough. If I lure that bishop, I'm going to try to steal that physics staff. Aha! Pure water helps. Alright. Well, that javelin's just about gone anyways. But that's fine, because this is the big thing I wanted to make sure was not going to give me trouble. Here we go. And even set up for a KO for someone. Could even make it Zahark if I was feeling a little bit gutsy. Will this work? It's not a guarantee, though. 92. Ugh. He's still got a good chance. Don't... It's at moments like this where I just have to remind myself, don't take unnecessary risks. Got a killing edge. Because, like, even right here, I could just have Gatry stand here, attempt to tank this mage, which is the funniest thing I ever said, is using a general to tank a mage. And see where it gets me. So we are going to do this. Brave Sword! Ooh, there we go. I'm going to actually make sure that stays on me for right now. Just in case. Because, as you can see, Ina here is just about to be fought, and she has a lot of defense. Thankfully, she is a one-range unit. You can attack her safely at range with no repercussion. Okay, now let's get one last chant in here. All right. Excellent. So we get Volk nearby. Alright. I'm actually going to do something here. Because when you put Ike in range of here, we get a cutscene. Ashnard! Show yourself! Huh? A Goldoan dragon? I've been waiting for you. You are General Ike, are you not? Who are you? My name is Ina. By the orders of the king, I am the protector of this capital. Withdraw. I've no desire to fight a useless battle with you. It's Ashnard I'm after. I regret to inform you that the king is not here. What? The king and the main body of the Daein army remain in Crimea, where they have been since it fell. What are you saying? The king's abandoned the capital? I share your desire to see this conflict end. So rather than see you travel to Crimea to fight Ashnard, I felt it would be much faster for me to defeat you and your army here. Don't you agree? That's one way to look at it. The problem is that I'll never let you do as you please with Crimea. We cannot have it both ways. We both want what is in our own interest, and that is why we have conflict. If neither one of us will yield, our conflict will continue until only the stronger of us remains. I have my own reasons for fighting, and I will see you fall. Alright, so we are in the end game of this chapter at the very least. Let's just get Liana. Now, I'm sure you can imagine. Wait a second. Thunder magic is very effective against dragons, and dragons can't attack at range. That is what Ilyana is for. Alright, by using a general to tank a mage. That should be the end of the javelin. Just as I wanted. Of course, you backed away. I mean, thankfully, bishops do not have high offense with their tomes. Like, it's their own magic stat that is what makes them potentially lethal. But their benefit is to staffing and not attacking. So 20 magic can be a problem, but it's not quite the same as coming from a magic-oriented mage or sage. What are the odds here? Ugh, every time I see that number just above. So you know what? Safety shot! Much nicer. And even better, I'll just make sure it's a guarantee. Oops. Keep forgetting that I can also do the extra commands there. Alright, so I am going to... Do you have a pure water? You do. And no effective weaponry other than this killer lance. Attack of 25. I can tank that for days. So what I'm going to do... I'm going to set up the iron axe and a pure water. I am going to set up another axe and a pure water. I am going to set up Oscar, who doesn't quite need it, and shove you out of the way. Excellent. So we can have Rayson start flying over here. Alright, we really are in the end game here. This is awesome. So I just have to remember, get something off of Volk. Ooh, excellent. Gatry, you can take care of that right now. Make room for another physics staff. So now you're just going to come in for an attack. Nice dodge. Alright, that's Lagoo's Slayer. And... Ooh! Good thing I knew I could tank that. Go Jill. Alright. That's the last units in here, and I know I can take you out. Pronto. There we go. Physics staff has been acquired. Then why don't we just let Zahark finish... well, not finish, I guess. Just hit you once. There we go. Ooh, you actually hit. Oh, it was a 40%. I guess there was a decent chance of that happening. But that's another perfect target for Shinon to practice. go. Now let's make it a little safer. Ooh, so close. Give you a chance at a heal. Because we can have... Ooh, do I... Oh, wait. That'd be 33. I would not die to a crit. I'm fine. In fact, I won't take any damage at all. Ooh, so close. That's the benefit of a Night Ring. Now, sad... Oh. Ooh, does that Demi Band make you slower innately? Ooh, I have to see. Take the Vulnerary off. We are going to rescue you. Take that. We'll bring you closer afield. We're going to drop you. So you're ready to do any extra dancing as I need to. Alright. Now I'm just going to do one last little quick map check. Make sure we got all the treasures. Make sure everything was good. I got you and you. Got that one and that one. Okay, everything is on point. So we gotta deal with Ina here. I should be fine. Yeah, even... She does have a lot of defense, so even this will take a hot minute. But I can attempt to practice here, which is a good thing. If you had wished to extend your short lifespan, then you should not have appeared before me. I'm going to try my best. Oh, there we go, level up. Hey! It is funny, and I do find this, like, highly ironic. In this game, Thunder Magic has the most weight, so any mage specializing in that, you would think, would have a good strength growth to compensate for that. So she can wield the Thunder Tome, which weighs 6, without any penalty. But I do find it ironic that they have given that benefit to one of the most frail mages in the entire game as far as what you would look at as a, like, body constitution. Like, she, as you can tell, she looks a little frail. In her support conversations, you can actually understand why. But I do find it funny. Yes, it does slow you down. I can steal that elixir. That is mine. Okay, and, yeah, you only have a range of 1, so I can literally plant Raisin right there, and I am safe. Awesome. Volk, you have done so much good work this chapter. I am so proud of that. Alright. So, guaranteed 20. Just no crit chance otherwise. Okay. Increase those odds for anything else. I'll bring forth a few other units too, just in case. We'll just go right there, I guess. Maybe even have Oscar do a pot shot. Yep, I can actually make a pot shot. Now, Ina's renewal skill will also trigger on top of the Throne Tile's objective properties. So she is going to be getting a lot of health back. Okay, so I get 1 extra damage and nothing else. Why is a Goldoan dragon in the service of King Daein? I merely want to be near the one I love. He is my everything. That is why I must defeat you, or I... Now, just so you know, it's not Ashnard. There's more story to this, but it's not Ashnard. Nice, nice. I like that. And now, escape. Alright. So we just have to see how long this will take. So yeah, there's the renewal skill. Or that's the renewal skill. Okay, so I really have to, like, start laying on some damage. Thankfully, I've taken the elixir, so Ina cannot mass heal. She can only get healing from her 2 passives. Ooh, not enough, not enough. Sad. And you don't get a lot of experience for doing the taking or dealing 0 damage. So I guess I'm going to be using this opportunity to do some training on my other units. It's mostly the ones that can move in and actually do something. Well, this would potentially work. Now, I did get some strong weapons from the chest here, so potentially I can make use of them. I think Ileana's going to be my best damage dealer, so I need to work with that. Honestly, had I really thought about it, I should have put a Goose Slayer on Ike or someone. So, whoops! Free heal skill, I guess. I mean, it's funny. I would call this, like, doing the boss abuse trick to get as much experience out of this as I can. But clearly how I have done things, I don't have a lot of strength to deal with a dragon. So I need to have an ether skill activate. That would help. Sword up, that's good. Ooh. I took 20. I know I could have probably kept it there. I'm not chancing it because my brain literally forgot. Ooh, you have a chance to get crit. Sorry, I'm not sending you in there. Not after all of this. I can even have Taronio throw a few hits in there too. Hand axe away? Ooh, nice. That would let you wield steel axes now. That's great. Let's keep this up. Alright, so 5 and 5. And some passive healing, I guess, never hurt. Alright. Ileana, keep it up. I mean, I can certainly do a lot of damage, so if I keep it up for another round or two, I should be fine. Alright, we're still doing good. Still B rank? Yeah. Alright, just keep up some staff practice. If I get Ether, I can very well take Ina out. There we go! There we go! Ina is down. Alright. What? Not dilly-dally around here any longer. I'll just do one last little staff hit. Some EXP, since we have to be here another turn. Okay. Guess we'll just heal up some people as best I can. I certainly came out of this with a lot of goodies. Anyone I can heal? Any takers, any takers, come on, let's practice some staff rank here. Alright, I've already looked at all the chests, everyone is good to go. We have cleared. We have got the keep. You are strong. I have lost. Then calm yourself and surrender. There's no reason for you to die. That I cannot do. What? I must go to him. No, wait! Nasir, good timing. Grab her, will you? I'm sorry. Nasir? And now... they know. Ike! Nasir! What are you doing? Go now. Hurry! So you were the traitor. Someone's been giving information to the enemy. Was that you too? And Miss Medallion? Are you telling me you've been working for Daein this whole time? But you're a Laguz. Why? Talk to me! Oh, this is useless. Get him out of here. This traitorous face is making me ill. Blast. Until this has been cleared up, you'll be held in custody. I won't question you anymore. When you decide to talk, let me know. Go to Palmeni Temple. What did you say? Meanwhile, back in Crimea... So the capital's fallen, eh? Ha! I knew it would come to this. Still, how disappointing. It doesn't matter how well you train an army. If they don't fight, they become weak. What's the life of a soldier without a steady diet of war? Blood and pain are the foods of a true warrior. Speaking of soldiers, Your Highness, the majority of our forces have been moved here. I left more than enough soldiers, and yet they could not prevail. I may have overestimated Ina. Even if she is a dragon, I suppose that was the best she could do. I suppose. But the important thing is the Black Knight. Where's he gotten to? Did you see him in the capital? I did. He bid me present this to you, Your Majesty. Ah, it's found its way back to my hands at long last. Unwrap it. Quickly! Unwrap it and show it to me. Very well. Do be careful not to touch it, Patrine. It wouldn't do to have you go mad. I'd hate to have to kill you. Here it is, Your Majesty. Behold. Ah, how wonderful. See how it reacts to the war I have brought to this pathetic land. This is Laurent's medallion? Yes, and inside is a dark god of immeasurable power and cruelty. It once caused a flood so great that all continents save Tellius were submerged in a watery tomb. That blue light. You, me, even this very castle itself, we all radiate various forms of chaotic energy, and the dark god is pure chaos. The light you see is that energy calling out to the chaos around us. That is why some scholars refer to it as the Fire Emblem. Haha! Title drop! Look how you tremble! The light has the power to bewitch the human soul, you know. It calls to our chaotic impulses, like the urge to slaughter every living thing in sight. Do you feel its invitation, the permission to act on any base emotion that resides in your heart, no matter how unspeakable? My report is not finished. Ah, Patrine. Guard! Yes, Your Highness. Wrap the medallion and place it in the vault. At once. Go on. The report? Of course, yes. As Your Majesty ordered, the Black Knight moves to capture Princess Serenesse. At last report, he was on his way to Phoenicis. I see. So he's decided on the princess and not the prince, eh? Did he give any reasons? Yes, Your Highness. It was based on the findings of a group of scholars. Because the princess was isolated for over 20 years, they feel her magic will be stronger than her brother's. Yet, can the Black Knight outwit the Hawk King of Phoenicis and steal her away? The Hawk King is not always at her side. Plus, as you know, the Black Knight is in possession of warp powder. If someone of his might has the ability to appear and disappear at will, it may be that he is without equal. With the exception of your majesty, of course. I mean... I will have to test that someday, but not today. It's not often that one finds a tool as useful as he is. Well spoken, your majesty. Now then, Petrine. My dear Petrine, you have made one blunder after another. How will you prove your worth to me? If you wish to remain in my service, you must show me results. Unless you too wish to become food for Rajion here? Your majesty, I will redouble my efforts. I won't let you down again. You can be a general, or you can be dinner. I don't really care which. But do try to show a little initiative, will you? Yes, your highness. By your leave. Hold. I forgot one thing. What happened to Ina when the capital fell? According to all reports, she escaped. Her current location is unknown. However, this is Ina we're speaking of. She will return to your majesty, will she not? Kill her. What? I have no further use for her. Oh, but if it's too much for you to kill her outright, use her trust and stab her in the back. As you wish. Oh boy, Ashnard is one intimidating character. However, we got through the chapter, and maybe excluding like one or two close moments, I think that chapter went really, really well. Certainly achieved my goal of training up Zahark and Shinon. I came out of that with stabs aplenty thanks to Volk. I can't believe how much I managed to steal that chapter. I'm actually like amazed. I don't think I've ever used a thief unit to that effectiveness in any Fire Emblem that I've played in the past. So everything with that chapter I think went without a hitch, and I hope you enjoyed the adventure along the way. So thank you very much for watching today. I hope you enjoyed. Take care, stay safe, and have a good day.